Hey everyone, welcome back to our Gun of the Week series, and for this episode, we're taking an affordable Tisas pistol to the range, except this one is built for a cartridge that sits in its own class, the 57 by 28mm FN. Since the 2010s, we've seen an influx of Turkish-made imports, and companies such as SDS Imports out of Knoxville, Tennessee, are bringing the American shooter unique, quality-made examples, some modeled after successful designs of the 20th century like the 1911 A1 we've shown here previously on Gun of the Week, and others of their own blueprint. One such standout is a polymer-frame pistol in 57 by 28mm FN that is a whole lot of fun to shoot. The Tisas PX-57 FO comes as a recoil-operated, hammer-fired pistol built around a centerfire cartridge designed and made popular by Fabrique Nationale. And considering that 57 by 28mm FN cartridge was designed as a low recoil defense option, it only seems fitting to see the proliferation of it in tools for such use. While it has taken nearly a quarter century to do so, companies such as Tisas are in the fray with their take on a design platform to utilize FN's famed cartridge. At 8.5 inches long, the PX-57 FO is a full-size gun. However, its empty weight of 29.2 ounces fills the hands nicely without being burdensome. And of course, when loaded with 20 cartridges of 57 by 28mm, that weight is sure to increase, but not like it would if 45 ACP were involved. Given its full-size stature, one important feature to note is the available barrel length on this model, which nearly stretches to 5 inches, so energy from the small hot rod cartridge remains useful, especially against two-legged dangers. Tisas has done well at focusing on the ergonomics of the PX-57 FO. The gun's bilateral design, with takedown levers on either side, along with a magazine release that's swappable from left to right, opens the door for users of all types. As a handgun meant for defensive use, you'll find all creature comforts you need, including Picatinny rail for accessories and a robust tennifer metal finish to combat the possibility of corrosion. From a carry perspective, the dehorning throughout along with a tapered muzzle and slide will be a huge benefit. From an overall use viewpoint, the ample stippling around the grip and 2 stipple pads in a ledge to index your support thumb are niceties most shooters come to expect these days. The trigger guard is also quite large, which we think will work well with gloved hands. At the rear of the grip is another sound ergonomic feature, which is a generous radius that is designed to lock the shooting hand into a high hold position. Sight-wise, on this non-optic version, there's a drift-adjustable U-notch rear and a fixed fiber optic front, which also appear quickly when risen to the shooting eye. A few things stood out to our shooters sampling the gun at the range. First, there is of course recoil and shootability of the platform, which we found to be quite manageable and fun. The gun's trigger, while having a somewhat long reset, we found aided the accuracy and potential of the platform. We also appreciated the gun's 20-round magazines during drills. More time on target is always a good time. In addition, considering the intended defensive use of the gun, the generously sized Picatinny rail is a bonus for adding accessories. For more on the PX-57 FO, visit sdsarms.com and keep your browser tuned to AmericanRifleman.org for more on guns and gear.